Okay, students, now we'll start with the next paragraph in the part 2 of our lecture. Okay, now, no one kneels to another, nor to his kind, that lived thousands of years ago. Now, today, how we are, we believe, of course, we have to believe in God, but I told you all, the poet is quite a different type of a person. He does not believe in God. He is a non-conformist, a non-believer. Yes, and he is telling we human beings, we believe, we talk about the gods that lived thousands of years ago. Yes, no one kneels to another. Yes, nor a dog kneels to another dog, or nor does he kneels to any other animal. Kneels means what? Bows. What means kneels? Bows. Nor to his kind. Yes, means they, how we, if anyone is rich also, we bow to them, we respect them, but they no. Lived thousands of years ago. Now today we believe in the gods that lived thousands of years ago. But the poet is not such a person. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Not one is respectable, like too happy or satisfied over the whole earth. Whole earth means full of the earth. Of course, now here the figures of speech are there. So I will tell you later on. Earth, so they show their relations to me. And that is why the poet feels that they are related to him. Yes, poet का और जानवरों का रिश्ता है. Yes, poet feels that they are related to him, to me, and I accept them. And I accept them. Yes, they bring me tokens of myself. Tokens here means virtues, good qualities. Otherwise, tokens means what? Gifts. Okay, what means tokens? Gifts. But here he is telling they bring me the same qualities. The poet feels that he has the same qualities like the animals. They evince them plainly in their position, and they show them plainly in their position. What means position? What they have. Because if you go to see, don't think animals, even if a lion or a tiger, very dangerous, ferocious animal, don't think he will come and stay in a big bungalow or in a big flat or anything. They don't have any possessions. I wonder where they get those tokens. And I wonder, the poet is telling he wonders where they get these tokens. Tokens means these qualities. Did I pass that way huge times ago? Here the poet is telling maybe he has passed, he has gone through these qualities long time back, because human beings have evolved from animals. And negligently means very carelessly drop them, and carelessly he has dropped them means he has forgot them. Yes, he has just given them up. Okay, so here the poet's love, the poet's relation to animals is displayed. Okay, students, now I will give you all the figures of speech. Take a pencil in your hand. Yes, see, one or more than the one sentence will have more than one figure of speech. Okay, I think I could turn and live with animals. Yes, I think I could turn and live with animals. So the sound of T is repeated pleasingly. So it is alliteration. Just right there, alliteration. They are so placid and self-content. Okay, placid and self-content. So nothing it is. I stand and look at them long and long. Repetition. R-E-P-E-T-I-T-I-O-N. What is the figure of speech for the second, third line? I stand and look at them long and long. It is repetition. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. Personification. Yes. Now, Have you seen dogs complaining, cats complaining? They might be making some sounds. We can't understand. We don't know whether they are complaining. But complaining, quality of complaining goes to human beings. So that figure of speech, that line has personification. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. Weep, cry. Yes? Now who cries? Human beings cry. Yes? Animals also may be crying, but we don't know it. So this is again personification. And of course, they may be weeping, but for their sins. So who does that? Human beings. Personification. And of course, it is also an hyperbole. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. So the sound of D is repeated. So it is alliteration. No one is dissatisfied, nor is demented with the mania of owning things. Yes, no one is dissatisfied, or not one is demented with the mania of owning things. So, metaphor. Why it is metaphor? Because naturally, owning things indirectly, it's compared to the human beings. Yes. Not one kneels to another nor to his kind. It is personification. Personification lived thousands of years ago. He is talking about the animals that lived thousands of years, about the people that lived thousands of years ago. So, of course, it will be a hyperbole. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Correct? So this is an hyperbole. Hyperbole. Why hyperbole? It is an overstatement. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. Okay? So this is tautology. Why tautology? Because me and I, same meaning. Two different words but same meaning. So it is tautology. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their positions. Okay. So this is personification. If you go to see the full poem is almost personified. What means personification? Where human quality is given to the animals. Okay. So they bring me tokens. Tokens means good qualities of myself. They evince them plainly in their position. Now, plainly in their position can be also alliteration. Why alliteration? The sound of P is repeated pleasingly. Very nice to hear it. So, it is called alliteration. I wonder where they get those tokens. Okay, here again it is alliteration. Alliteration because the sound of W also is repeated and the sound of T again is repeated pleasingly for poetic effect. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? It is an interrogation. Interrogation means a question is asked where no answer is expected. So it is a question. Okay. Now students, there you will see the various types of animals. Yes, they differ from us. They have different qualities. There are different species. Yes, and these animals, if you go to see, they are naturally very, very different from human beings. And that is why Walt Whitman has very much in a very nice poetic way, in a free verse way. Of course, it's a poem, but it's a free verse. He has discussed the animals, brought out their good qualities, yes, and showed that human beings can be very unkind, they can be disgusting if they keep on talking about their duties to God, but they just show them off, not exactly doing it truly. Yes, so that is why he likes animals and he wishes that he could again be sane. he could turn and live with them. Yes, turn means change himself and live with the animals. Okay, now we will discuss the activities in part 3.